motherfuckers be speaking on my name? And why my city raise so many haters? Fingerprint me, bitch, I ain't saying a thing. Yeah, that's the aftermath of fucking with my paper. I don't know why I sit on niggas like I do. I don't know why this shit look easy when it's major, but I can see why bitches love me like they do. I got that juice and nigga, I be drippin' flavor. Drippin' on.
What's the word with it, man? Y'all, it's BTM Bugs back with another interview, man. Today we got
Squad Banga in this bitch. Motherfuckers already know what it is.
Yes, sir, man. Go ahead, talk your shit real quick.
Shit, what's the word? Motherfuckers already know what it is. Dio gang, shit. Long live T-Baby. Long live YB. Long live Dio. Long live Devontae. Long live Milo. Long live Peasy. Long live Zilla. Long live all my guys.
Most dope. So, the first question is I want to ask you. We're gonna start out by asking where you from.
Yeah, where I'm from?
Yeah.
Shit, like I'm gonna tell you, I'm from Wellston, straight out of Wellston. Shit, that's where I'm from. But shit, I'm also from Breckenridge too. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, the St. Ann area, shit, fuck you, like. Basically, like, over there in that way, like, that's how people look at it, St. Ann, Ridley, Breckenridge and shit. We 30, 40 boys, 3-9, shit, you know, 30, 40 boys, 3-9 shit. Goddamn me, we on all that shit, man. I ain't even gonna fake it. All the way to Berkeley. We up in Berkeley right now, and go all the way up to her. And then this YGM side, 88, and shit. Motherfuckers clicked up and shit, but you know, like, it come with some shit, like with that and shit. But other than that, like, I like to say we Berkeley, nigga, on my mama. We Berkeley, St. John, goddamn, we so big.
Most
it's difficult, like, yeah, it's all type of shit going on over there. I ain't gonna lie, man. Motherfuckers gotta come see for themselves, though, you know.
So the second thing I want to ask you is, how was it growing up in St. Louis?
Yeah. Growing up in St. Louis was cool, cause I stayed everywhere for real. I stayed off Marcus and shit, by Shreve and shit. I stayed down there and shit. Like for a while, I stayed over there in Riverview by Bell Fountain. I stayed everywhere. I stayed on the west side, right there by Belt and shit. I stayed everywhere. It ain't nothing. I stayed on the south, off Chippewa. Like, on God, like, shit fast there on my mama. I met a couple niggas there, like, on God. So, I know St. Louis, now I stayed everywhere. Warner, Missouri, I stayed in Florida. I stayed, goddamn me, in Vegas. I stayed in California. I stayed many places, guys.
One thing I want to say is, you didn't name about what, 4 or 5 states that you been in? You said Florida.
Yeah, I've been to probably, like,
Vegas.
15 states.
Yeah, I ain't never left out of St. Louis. Like, the furthest I done hit was Indiana, and I don't even count that as going out of town because when that shit was like when I was like 4 or 5, we went there for some family shit. Goddamn me.
I look at it like this, and I preach this to everybody. We trapped in something called entertainment. Entertainment is a box to trap your mind, bro. Everybody sucked in on one thing. Motherfuckers be sucked in on one thing. Let's say it's this cracking. They not trying to look at the next state and what the next state, because see, when I went out of states, bro, I'm trying to play the St. Louis music. I'm glorifying these niggas, bro. Like, I ain't gonna even lie, like right in up to the Bible, bro. I'm glorifying these niggas, showing them all the shit. Motherfuckers like they fuck with it. They fuck with it, but they just got a different what we
they
live.
Got their own shit going on.
They got a whole different thing going on, and we gotta understand it. And then, like, from my perspective, I knew, like, the way they looked at our music, like, we was kind of, like, too cut for them. Like, they wasn't trying to fuck with it. Like, my image, nigga, the way they looked at me, they said, I know you not from here. You don't even look like you from here. You don't talk, you don't walk, you don't move. You straight look like you from somewhere else, but I don't know where you from. So I say, I'm from St. Louis. And they be like, you from where Nelly from? So I ain't trying to not glorify nobody, but wherever I go, nigga, they know Nelly, bro. And it motivated me to want to get seen out here like that. Like, if he can impact any, like, no, I don't give a fuck, nigga. They not even thinking about it. You say St. Louis, they gonna say Nelly. They gonna say Nelly. They gonna mention a couple rappers like a motherfuckers mention Grimy Deuce, bro. Like, he getting his name out there, and I fuck with that, though. I ain't gonna lie, I wanna see everybody make it for real, bro. Cause there's so many people making it. There's a lot of niggas in Atlanta, they got their shit going on. See how Doug and Lucci can have their thing going on, but niggas still getting money, bro. It's like we ain't even got no money in this shit. You know what I'm saying? We just flat out trying to take the next nigga down and shit. Like, this shit be definition of crabs in the bucket. For real, bro.
Yeah. The one thing I wanted to speak on what you said was, you said we got a lot of bickering going on, goddamn me, and wait, hold on. How you say that? Then I just had it in my head. You said the music too cut. That's what you said. So when you spoke on that, when you said our music is too cut, what I tell people all the time is, when you ever seen Rhythm and Flow?
Rhythm and Flow? No, I ain't never seen that.
So it's a little net. I want to give a shout out to everybody that was on Rhythm and Flow, but we're gonna put all our attention on to Nike Turbo.
I straight listen to the Rhythm and Flow, cause with Eminem and shit.
It was a little TV show that went on Netflix. Goddamn it, and they had brought a whole bunch of artists from all around the world, from Cali, from Chicago, St. Louis, all of that shit. So goddamn me, you know who Nike Turbo is, right?
Yeah,
Nike Turbo hopped on he hopped on there, and when he got the performance shit, he got to talking about geek snatching and all that other shit, and everybody in the crowd was looking like, the fuck is this nigga talking about? And that's why I wanted to go back on when you said our music is too cut. Goddamn me, like shit, motherfuckers don't understand that our music is too real. The shit that people rapping about, they really doing this shit. When niggas really saying they out here serving geeks, is real.
It ain't even that from perspective, cause it's like, I'm gonna tell you this, gang, and I'm gonna keep it all the way funky. And I don't care if the next nigga feel like, oh yeah, motherfuckers just trying to say this just to be saying this. Nah, cause I've been rapping since 2010, bro. First off, bro, I've been rapping before Chief Keef been rapping, bro. This shit is an act. It's an act. You gotta look at it like I made my name. Man, I named my name Squad Banga based off Scooby-Doo. It's two things that make one thing, and it's a hit. It's a hit. Simple as that. It's a hit. Scooby-Doo, Squad Banga. It sound and look the same, bro. Like, that shit just don't it seem like it. Like, that's how I think of myself, like Scooby-Doo. Man, I'm brown and shit like a motherfucking pig. Like, yeah, I'm Squad Banga. Like, and then I'm an episode. So when I make these raps, these are episodes. So when I look at some real shit in my life, I brought it down like as a comic book, and I'm the main character in this story. And in this story, I'm the main character. Then I'm telling you what happened, what made me become this person, the reason I don't do that, or may tell you a story or something that happened to somebody I know. It may not have nothing to do with me, but it's some information I know. Because I know information from people that's dead now, that'll never give information to people again.
That could never tell their story.
I
like how you broke it down
that
at first.
Story right there, like, that's amazing itself. It's years worth of information. This is bigger than just trying to be tough. You gotta have brains in this bitch.
Most definitely. I like how you explained it, because at first you had kind of lost me a little bit about the episodes, but then after I started listening a little bit more, you said you place yourself as a character in there, and the shit that you go through is you piecing together the story.
And this is a goosebump story.
So now it's like, boom. It took me a little minute to catch on to it, but now that I actually sat there and listened to it, I understand it. Goddamn me.
And so my theme of this story is like Inspector Unsolved Mystery, Goosebumps type shit. We never knowing what's happening to these people that's disappearing. Like, nobody never really know what happened. And that's the thing. And that's what the world got us in. That's what St. Louis is. It's a spooky place to be in.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
Another thing I want to ask you is goddamn me, what made you pick up a microphone?
Shit, I ain't gonna lie, like, it was this talent show, bro, when I was little. Like, we had went to this place, like, and then they made all us perform and shit. I remember I was hella little, I didn't know how to perform, and I was scared as fuck. But when I got out there and then did my little thing and shit, and I made everybody smile, laugh, it was the energy for them feeling good. It made me feel good. And then, you know, my mama was hella proud. She was proud. Like, fuck all the goofy shit. She was like, you gonna be somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I always, like, since I was 7, I strive to be somebody. Like, I always tell everybody, anybody who see this interview, like, nigga did say that since he was 7. I don't know why, because I just synced it. I'm like, I'm gonna be an important person. Like, if I had to change some shit, it ain't even about being, like, the face or nothing. I just want to help. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to crush beat. You know how, like, we had talent shows. We couldn't even have 4 winners. We only had to have 1 winner. It was 1 winner. If you in 2nd place, 3rd, or 4th place, you don't mean shit. You don't mean shit to 1st place. So they design our brains to feel like we got to crush each other. Because if he's not number 1, he's not shit. He's not shit. And that's how niggas feeling, because that's how the world got us designed, but it's really not like that, bro. Like, we just brainwashed, bro. And that's what I call entertainment. Like they'll do some shit, like some serious shit happened, then they'll go have Will Smith smack Chris Tucker. And now, that's all the fuck we talking about. We brainwashed. And then I be on the internet like, I can't believe these niggas so dumb, bro. I can't believe it, but I don't know why my mind won't let me sink. It won't let me sink. It's just like I'm literally outside the box. It's like I was born to think outside the box. And as I can't think like nobody else. Like, I'm just different, bro. And I see how this shit transitioned. Before Lil Chief was rapping, before Kodak to Youngboy, it transitioned, bro. I watched it. I'm older than all of them. I'm 28. I'm about to be 30 in 2 more years, gang. I look young as fuck. He probably let me look young like these niggas so I can do this shit real quick. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know.
You still young.
Yeah, I mean,
shit. Yeah, you still young.
I feel old as a motherfucker. I feel like I'm 38, gang. So, I ain't gonna lie.
So another question I want to ask you is, what were some obstacles you had growing up in St. Louis?
Shit, you know, I was homeless a lot. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, like, and then like, not saying it like that, because I'm gonna say, like, I grew up good. Like, my mom always met the expectations to make me happy, even if she couldn't financially take care of me.
I like how
even
you said
right
that.
now, my mama sacrifice everything for me. So that right there, like, I got a better mama than niggas with houses got. Nigga, like, niggas with millions of dollars got, bro. Like, as long as she loves me, bro, like, that's all I need. You know what I'm saying? She's there for me. She's mentally there for me.
I need you to say that expectation part one more time for them. When you said, yo, as long as she had them certain expectations and she met them, like, all right, today he needs to eat. Today I need to get him some clothes. Today I need to take him to school.
She met all my expectations.
I need you to say that
and I'm
one,
gonna tell y'all
niggas,
my mama ain't never had no job, bro. Like, my mama was a real deal hustler, nigga. I'm talking about niggas like, nigga, on my mama, homeboys telling me, like, nigga, your mama that nigga, fuck a bitch, she that nigga. Like, my bird was that nigga, bro. Like, I ain't gonna even fake it to you, bro. She's certified, stamped, and well stamped. Nigga, you go around, ask about Spider or Tracy, nigga. I ask any old head, they gonna tell you she'll kill you. She'll get rid of you. I mean, like, she cut throat. My bird cut throat. I don't know how other niggas grew up, but my mama was straight, you know. My mama in Vegas, she in rehab, man. She just got off of, you know, hard-ass drugs. She been on drugs for the last 20 years and shit. So, you know, it was real hard for me. It was hard. It was times where I really wanted to give up.
So, one more question. I mean, another question I would ask you was, who was the first person to put you in the studio?
Ah, shit.
And who was the first person to actually tell you, like, I need you to take your talent and record this shit?
I'm not even gonna lie. The first person who ever put me in the studio, man, was Weedy. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no love, hate shit, bro. But me and him ain't as close because, you know, over time shit happens. You know, shit deep
grow.
with me, bro. Like, shit really deep with me. But I started rapping with Weedy and shit. I'ma just tell a story because that's what it really was. Like, he was the first person that really synced that I had to potential to even be a rapper. Like, for real. Like, so I started rapping with him and we made a song probably in 2010. Then we ended up dropping it in 2011. That's when we turned up, and then we got we had motherfuckers wanting to rap, like niggas around us. And then a couple years later, my homeboy Plink, he ended up rapping. He like not a couple years later, but like around that same time.
Later on down the line.
Yeah, nah, like literally around that time, him and my homeboy Dink, Fly Gang Dink, they was rapping. They was called Fly Gang. They was two little niggas. They was probably like, Dink was younger and Plink was older, but Dink was the younger little dude. But he was the nigga that like, he was really the GOAT of like the whole high school. Like everything he spit, motherfuckers like, damn, that nigga cold as a motherfucker. But he was quiet, like he ain't never tried to like put himself out there. Like he ain't no type of nigga that's gonna shit on you. He ain't fucking with all that, you know what I'm saying? Like
ain't trying to be all in the way.
Yeah, on my mama, so you know what I'm saying? Like, but before that, years ago, like probably in like when I was in 7th grade, me and Dino always wanted to rap, me and my homeboy Dino. So we made a little song and shit. He was like, my guns assault. And I was like, stack up and crack off. Little Larry, dude. Stack up, got money. And then we just made that little duel. But that shit, like, that was officially, like, I can tell you, like, that was 2008, like, when Soulja Boy came out, and when the Joker was still out, nigga, when Joker was out, when Travis Porter was out, like, all these niggas was cracking because I was trying to be a rapper, bro. Like, I ain't really, like, when Chief Keef came out, like, it wasn't no thing, like, he was younger than me. He's 16, I'm 17. I ain't gonna look at him and really, I couldn't really get with him like my homeboys could, like the younger niggas or niggas his age. I was older. I'm already trying to be somebody to look up to.
Did you expect that more to go crazy? That first song that you dropped?
Nah.
Why not? Why you didn't expect it to go crazy?
Shit, I was thinking, shit, if it didn't work, shit, I was just gonna go ahead and wrap it up, bro. Cause it was just like I was trying. Motherfuckers have been trying for so long, bro. Like we've been trying for so long.
What's the word with it, boy? But nah, man, we finna get straight back to it, man. Another question I want to ask you is, why you out on bond right now?
Shit, I'm out on bond, shit. I'm fighting the case, shit, with the lawyers and shit. Police try to say I tried to take their gun and shit.
Police try to say you took what thing?
They said, yeah, they try to say I tried to take their gun on some crazy shit. You know, that sound crazy. I mean, shit.
You go ahead and hop in there whenever you want to.
I don't know what they talking about.
You might want to hop in hurry up. This one is at 17 minutes. Just gonna tap out at 24.
You know I ain't trying to do
go
this
ahead. But now, man, go ahead and explain it a little bit more.
Yeah, shit. Basically, like an officer came up to me, grabbed me up. You know I got PTSD. I don't really like that. So about time I even noticed him, I kind of yanked him away from me. He slammed me on the ground and shit. Then I'm telling him like, damn, bro, what you doing? You know what I'm saying? He kind of wrestling with me. I'm trying to like, hey, bro, chill out, bro. Like, and then for all I know out of nowhere, nigga, they bucked me in my head. Another officer bucked me in my head. I flew to the ground, smacked the pavement. I'm like, damn. I said he hit me stupid hard. And then you know how the old 007 game is with the blood coming out. I said when I see that blood, I'm like, yeah, they got me, but I ain't even no type of nigga that's gonna bleed like that though, gang. I done had hella fights.
You ain't try to like press charges or something like that, get on their ass?
I mean, shit, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm fighting a case, bro. Like this all shit that.
Cause you know more than that, but. Since we on police violence, we finna go ahead and like kind of mix this in with the Mike Brown shit. Yeah, they been doing this shit for a little minute.
They was gonna kill me, bro. But I told him, bro, I swear to God, I told him this. I said, bro, I swear to God, if you hit me again, I feel like I might die for real. Please take me to the hospital.
They take you to the hospital?
Yeah, he ended up taking me to because he didn't know I was passing out. Cause they had whooped my ass so bad. I was just happy to be in jail and alive. You know what I'm saying at that point, because it's like, it ain't even no point fucking with you. They'll kill you. Like, and make it seem like you doing something. They was like, they had their knee on my neck and I couldn't breathe, and they not trying to let me breathe. They did it 2 more minutes, I would have been dead. I swear to God, bro. It was too much blood, bro. I couldn't breathe. And then I'm telling motherfuckers to record the shit. They ain't even want to record the shit, so I'm just left down bad.
So another thing I want to ask you is, how do you plan on changing people's lives around you?
Shit, as far as like changing lives, bro, like around me, like I'm planning on, bro, like opening like try to open, like, later on in life, open in community centers and shit. Like, just do shit like we can manifest that shit. Just opening businesses and shit. Try to get motherfuckers going in trucking companies, all type of shit, etc. I don't really know for real right now, but for real, all I can really focus on now, like, for as like my team, like, for as I can help them, like, just we all do some collabs and shit, work with each other. Like, I'm more so focusing on that, just getting my mixtape spread around and shit, just trying to work with local artists who want to fuck with me, shit.
What's your mixtape called?
Shit, Why They Call You Squad.
When it's coming out?
Shit's already out.
It's already out?
Yeah, I'm dropping songs as it's already out. So, like, you know, I got, like, you know, 2 songs that's finna drop, like, with videos and shit.
Most definitely.
So they finna come out soon and shit.
So another thing I want to ask you is, do you feel like your music changed the youth in St. Louis? Because that's the people that we got to grab. We got to grab the youth, and we got to teach them better.
I feel like I'm not already there, man. I just need that little one song that's catchy, like, just to where, like, motherfuckers gonna be like, that's it. You don't know it's it, bro, but it's not gonna be too rough, too violent. It's gonna be some regular life shit, like, just something simple. It gotta really be simple, bro. It be the simplest shit that's gonna blow for real, bro. Something that's less thought about, like, just something simple. Like, you just need that little hit to, like, stand out for something. You gotta stand for something.
What I tell people all the time is, to make a hit, you need a catchy beat, you need a catchy hook, and you gotta have 2 good verses. That's gonna make your song pop.
And then something you say over and over. But I'm working on it right now, but I don't need nobody, you know. But that's what I'm on right now. But shit, like, for us with the game, shit, we focusing on, like, you know, like, type of styles we going to, like, switching it up and shit, like, bringing back some old shit. We bringing back some old shit, like, hella old shit. And then we just all, you know, just been doing that shit. I ain't gonna lie though, like, my Brody Plinko, he done made a song, We Do This and shit, in 2013, and that motherfucker went viral in the projects and shit. Like, it's called We Do This. And I know a lot of niggas that rap today was on that shit, bro. A lot of niggas that rap today, they was on that shit. So, like, on me, like, I feel like we a part of the history too, cause, like, rappers and shit, cause like, I grew up with a lot of these little niggas, and when we was rapping, they wasn't even rapping. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't gonna even fake it. So everybody wanna say who the first rappers and shit. Like, I just wanted to get that out, bro. We been rapping. Like, I've been rapping. Like, shit on YouTube, you can go back and search my name. Like, you gonna be like, that nigga old as fuck. Fuck that. That nigga is old as fuck, bro. Like, that nigga is a real, like, old ass rapper. I just came back. For real, bro, just believing in myself, cause shit, just living with doubt and shit, then thinking I'm too old and shit, like, wasting my life. Then I started telling myself when I went to jail, bro, like, life is what you make it, bro. You can do this shit. So I got out. Then I was like, man, I gotta make this song. So I went to the studio. I didn't know what the fuck I was gonna say, bro. I know the nigga came with the beat, and I was like, we gonna be on some little New York shit. So I get up to the studio. We get there, bro. I beat the nigga. I freestyled that whole motherfucking song.
The last 2 questions I want to ask you is, who you want to work with in St. Louis?
I want to work with everybody. Anybody want to work with me, for real, bro? Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. All these niggas is cold, bro. Motherfuckers just need to get off that hating shit and let's get some money, bro. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers that fuck with me and motherfuckers that fuck with you, they gonna fuck with both our songs just as much. So that right there, like, we wasting money just beefing. I ain't with the beefing shit, gang, but it ain't nobody finna come my way with no bullshit, cause I ain't for none of that. Other than that, like, you know, like, we chilling, bro. Like, we chilling around.
And the last question is, if you can get one big feature, who would it be?
One big feature? Shit, this beef shit make me not even want to say nothing, cause then niggas feel some type of way.
I just got done talking to a big YouTuber about that.
I ain't gonna even lie, bro. Like, that's why I stick to any beat. Like, I get 1 2 big feature, it'd be younger than, like, on my mama, smack the place up. Like, we gotta think bigger than us, bro. There's plenty of rappers out here, there's plenty of people out here, there's plenty of places out here to blow. Stop thinking St. Louis, bro. When people get off of thinking to impress just St. Louis, bro, we gonna blow. But other than that, you know, that's all.
That's all I gotta say.
And go ahead one more time, man. Tell them who you is, and go ahead and let them know what it is.
Squad Banga from the 39, 30, 40 shit, you know, 6'4" shit, Wilson shit, nigga, on my mama. Nigga, all lit. Nigga, shout out to my 5 boys. Nigga, motherfuckers know what it is. Stay focused, gang. Shout out to Ray Mayer, nigga. Shout out to all my goons, bro. Shout out to the real ones, man. Shout out to my brother Boogie. Shout out to my mama, my sisters. You know. Shout out to my nephews and my nieces too. You know, my dad. Everybody, man. You know, I can't really get everybody, but you know, in a minute though, gang shit. You know,
yes, Ersky.